Well, that September sweep included Patrick becoming, well, the quickest ever to 10,000.
All right, y'all. Hey, welcome to Monday Night Football.
Continues to just keep adding
we got football, and we got pizza. Football and pizza. First live stream from the MWA house. Kickoff just started. Let's go, Chiefs. There we go. We got pizza tonight from Johnny's, my favorite place to have pizza. Got the new Baruch. It's a meat lover's pizza. Let's go, Chiefs.
It's Travis Kelce's birthday today. One of the best in the league. Any position. You remember when you were 31, don't you, Jim? Just go. Fresh in my mind. 4 years. It's unbelievable time.
There we go, Sammy. There we go. First down.
Jones, he brought down after the first down and a gain of 7. Well, New England's defense just dominated every category a year ago, but there are a lot of missing parts. From that defensive
how are we going to do this?
Here's how they're starting up front.
I guess I'm going to have to take this off while I eat.
Told us they're going to start 6 DBs. You saw J.C. Jackson listed under linebacker position. You have to do that, don't you?
Let's go, Patty.
That against this team, they're too explosive. You got to be able to match their speed. That's the best ability to do that with 6 defensive backs in the game. The hands of Devin McCourty.
Here we go. Meat lovers pizza.
At this point up in Seattle. Well, this really
let me get a plate.
has to be that.
Travis Kelce's birthday today.
And Devin's going to look back and be disappointed he didn't come up with that. But I'll tell you, that happens. In my opinion, Jason McCourty covered Kelce really well on his route and made him uncomfortable. In this game, Jim, no one's better against tight ends. When you look for Kelce, the Patriots are as good as any team in the league.
There we go. Clyde.
He's got about 4. So Mahomes fortunate not to throw his first pick of the season in 123 attempts. And they'll have a 3rd and 6 coming up. And you just mentioned this about how good they are, this Patriot defense, against tight ends. We saw it in their last game when Darren Waller and the Raiders played up at Gillette. He didn't catch but 2 balls for 9 yards, and they came in the last minutes of the game. And you're exactly right. Sometimes you might give them a little bit too much credit for certain things, right? He had a couple more. I lost my mic for a sec, Jim, but I'm back. Good to have you back. 36. You're exactly right, though, Jim.
There we go, Tyreek.
36 picks up 22. But you're going to see man-to-man coverage. And on this specific play, who's doubling Tyreek Hill? Nobody. So when you go 1-on-1 and Jones is on the field, if you're not going to double it, Bill Belichick does as good a job as anybody at double covering Tyreek Hill. But I think right there,
let's go, Ty Hill.
Hey, Andy, you're going to expect me to double him. So he didn't there. Andy still went to him. Well done by Patrick Mahomes. You remember 2 years ago in the AFC Championship game, they gave Hill fits. He was a non-factor. He's got a big catch early. Mahomes running.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I'm not sure exactly what the end part of that run was, but he goes out of bounds at the far end 17. Well, this is Patrick Mahomes' special. I'm looking right.
Oh, look at Kelce. Kelce was wide open there. Give it to him. He's his birthday boy.
And then he's just going to go ahead.
Give Kelce a present. He's a birthday boy.
Simple, but they're so tough to defend. I'm telling you, the matchup tonight, Tyreek Hill gets double teamed all the time from Bill Belichick. He's taking notes right now and saying, okay, this is what Andy's doing, and Andy's doing the same thing to him. It's as good a matchup as far as like stylistically a coach adjusting in the game as there is in the NFL. That one picked up 17.
Oh, look at that fake. Okay.
First and goal to go coming up for Kansas City. Driving
there we go.
The field on the Patriots. Well, you see all the misdirection. Kansas City Chiefs.
They make it hard on your eyes on the defense. There's a lot of people going back and forth, left and right, and at the end of the day, you're like, wait a second. Oh, yeah, Tyreek Hill's here.
There we go. There's a picture right there.
4 guys you have to be prepared for.
Yeah,
It's a challenging thing for any defense.
They have raced down the field in 7 plays, covering 69
Let's
yards.
go, Chiefs.
First and goal from the 6. Running out of real estate, but getting rid of it in the area.
Birthday boy.
And you see the pressure. 58, Jennings, their 3rd-round pick this year, making Mahomes throw the ball earlier than he wanted to. But, Jim, I'm telling you right now, this game is going to be an adjustment game between both head coaches. And on that first 3rd down, I know it's like many plays later, right? But Andy Reid came out and said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and throw the ball to Tyreek Hill. Belichick said, I don't think you will because you think I'm preparing for that. 2 minds.
Second and goal. Go on, Eddie. Yelder in for Kelsey.
Let's go, Clyde.
And they stack up Edwards Hilaire for just a 1-yard gain. That'll be 3rd and goal from the 5, and Kelsey will return along with DeMarcus Robinson.
By the way, what do you think is the defense?
All right, y'all. We got pizza. We got football. We got pizza. We got pizza from Johnny's. Join us over on YouTube. We're live. Come join us.
And the previous play had gone in the direction of Kelsey, was not only celebrating a birthday tonight, it's his 100th NFL game. He lines up tight on the left side next to Fisher.
Helen Keller. Ah.
For Sammy Watkins. And the Patriots locked down.
Really? Why don't we get out of that field goal?
To a field goal attempt inside the 10.
Well, this is pressure by Belichick up the middle. Mahomes, who's so great against that, but Gilmore, you know, they're running Hardman across the field, and that usually is a walk-in touchdown. But, you know, Gilmore's the reigning defensive MVP of the
Hey, you guys,
Patriots
tweet
in the
me.
National Football League.
Tweet Midwest Anxiety. Tweet pictures of your
just 23 yards away.
Chiefs watch party
Townsend on the hold, and the kick is true.
at Midwest Anxiety.
Looks like they were destined for the end zone, but the Patriot defense stiffened.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I browsed 8 sites for divorce attorneys today. I browsed 8 sites for divorce attorneys today.
I love working with you. Me too. Red heart emoji. Blue heart emoji. I hate Lee though. Puke emoji. Puke emoji.
My heart rate is currently 150, 151, and back down to 150.
On March 15th, I purchased prenatal vitamins and 4 pregnancy tests.
The number on my credit card is 02371221.
The support we've had over the last 2 months has been amazing.
It's not just a work environment. Everyone here is family.
Back on the Kermit Hotline Show. Let's take a call.
Tony, my fantasy team's up by 40, and all my opponent has left is his kicker.
You guys know what that means. It's live time. Live time.
Only now to find your King Day Peach.
800 South Mint Street may not be quite as full, but don't count out all 800 Mint Streets just yet. Even though this one
Little secret I like. I'm going to show you a little secret.
and this one, some added security. For these groundskeepers,
Chill, game.
for the fans at home,
Christian, done it again.
for all of us. We'll be working together to put the home in home team.
Little secret I learned from Joe's Pizza.
We've made it the
Last
longest
sport,
lasting,
you get that crust.
but only you can make a
All
moment
right.
last forever.
You put some honey on
Make it so
that
you can
crust.
go anywhere and do anything.
Sometimes I make
Chase freedom.
put honey on the whole
Because
pizza.
the truth is, we don't make Jeep. You do.
There we go.
Get 0% financing for 72 months. Plus no monthly
Welcome to the
payments
first
for 90 days.
frame of
Jeep Grand
the
Cherokee
NWA house. We still got
aspiration carry historic implications.
some things to put on the walls.
The master.
Still some things to do, but it's coming together.
Well, these two coaches, the definition of longevity in the league. I was talking
Had
about
lots
these
of
games.
fun.
They've been involved in the league, and for Belichick, it's game 773, assistant and head coach. For Andy, it's game 495. His 500th will come in a few weeks against Carolina. That's how you total up between them almost 1,300 times they've been on the sideline, coach, or as an assistant. 7th time they met when it's been Kansas City and the Patriots, and it's 3-3 with some thrillers. I mean, some shootout thrillers between these franchises. We're going to bring out Brian Hoyer. It's his 12th year, Tony, undrafted out of Michigan State. Half of his 12 years have been in New England, and now he starts for the 7th time for an NFL franchise. He's up there in Ryan Fitzpatrick territory. And it's amazing because he's most identified as a Patriot.
I think Chris Jones is out, hamstring injury.
I think that's why he's excited. He knows the system. He's worked with Josh McDaniels a long time. He's going to wake up in his sleep knowing what the rules are in this system.
They come right out and run it with Damian Harris, who just came off the
There we go, D.
and put on the active roster this afternoon.
There we go.
He was drafted a year ago out of Alabama, and they're excited about it. Now, there's a whole shakeup on the offensive line. Tooney, who was the center last week, was the left guard. James Ferentz is the center. Owinu, the rookie who was left guard last week, is right guard because Shaq Mason is inactive with a calf injury. Rex Burkhead comes into the game. So does James White. Here's a
Woo! Is that Dirty Dan? Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan. That's Dirty Dan.
Good lick for good measure.
Dirty Dan.
On the offensive line and defensively, big component for Kansas City. That would be Chris Jones, groin injury, questionable coming in.
Yeah, we knew that.
Well, I tell you, that's a huge.
We knew that.
I mean, we know about Cam Newton, but Chris Jones.
That's all right.
Defensive player. Obviously, we know.
That's all right.
But Chris Jones is so disruptive. Game plan around him.
Make our D better. Nope. Fourth down.
Makes the catch, but he's going to be a yard short of
Fourth
the
down.
first. Gain of 7. And a quick series for the Patriots. First drive of the game.
Well, you see them come out and just throw a quick slant. That's giving really just respect to Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive
Let's go, Chiefs. Let's go, Chiefs.
Get up, throw a lot of different stuff at you early in the game. You know, it's the first start. Hoyer, I know it's been a long time, but come out, throw. He's coming to your evaluate it from that.
There's Bailey pumping to Hartman. Signal fair catch on one.
He didn't step out.
Yeah, we saw that.
No.
We saw the hand in the air.
Oh, hand in the air. Okay.
It will go down as a fair catch after a punt of 51 yards. I didn't mean to signal fair catch. There's 10-yard space here when I catch it. Back to Mahomes. Let's open up the calendar here and take a look at September. In his career at Kansas City, 32 touchdown passes, no interceptions.
I'm trying to see if that's good.
It's better than October, at least last year. Lost the first 2 games in this month.
Let's go, Chiefs. Come on, Patty Mahomes. There we go.
A lot with Edwards-Helaire, the rookie who comes in after 3 weeks with 240 yards on the ground, and also has been a big part of the passing game. First round pick out of LSU, last pick of the first round.
When you look at these two teams, you're going to find very quickly that they're situational. And when I say that, I mean these coaches, these players, they know the situation so well. On first down, Belichick has a plan, right? Second down, it's different. Third down,
as always, great Johnny's Pizza.
Most teams are trying to do that, but the players are well versed in it as well.
Great.
They know what the coaches want.
They had a new
with the catch, but only a game or 2. Good pursuit by the Patriots. A 3rd and 5 on the way.
Right? Sicilian. That's right. They had a Sicilian pizza that came out today. I was going to try it, but I got to go with my favorite.
7th time he's
New
gone against
Lelouch.
the
I mean,
Patriots.
Chiefs are playing. Got to have some good vibes, some good mojo.
Points a game in those 6 matchups. Kansas City against Belichick and the Patriots.
Some good Andy Reid face mask.
For each other, I think they both know how tough it is to go against the other, and that's You know, a lot for these two coaches to say.
There we go.
A yard too long for Tyreek. Just bit outside. Close.
You see the speed right there, and
Come on,
Jonathan
Chiefs.
Jones on the coverage.
Come
right
on
there.
now.
That ball just outside, but great coverage.
Here's Kelsey.
Well, this is why tight ends right there. You see what's happening? Williams is covering him. He's
Double.
going to get hit by somebody else. Bill Belichick is as good as
Double and triple.
disrupting
Not
a tight
letting,
end.
not letting the birthday boy party tonight.
Shalik Calhoun, who came over to hit him. What a pump this is by Townsend. Oshesky just brought back from IR, returns it out to about the 27. That was a booming kick of 65 yards, 12-yard run back.
Let's go, Chiefs.
For the second time, about to take the field.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Amazon Prime Day is back. On October 13th and 14th, get 2 days to save big on everything you need and love. From Amazon devices to fashion to gifts to electronics and everything you need to start your holiday shopping early. Prime Day, October 13th and 14th.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at good morning, and I know it's
Good morning.
This is the feeling of total protection. Now that we protect your identity and mobile phone as well as your auto, home, and life, you've never been in better hands. Allstate. Click or call for a quote today.
Gillette Pro Glide and Pro Glide Gel. 5 blades and a pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you start the day with a clean shave and a clean face.
Bill Belichick? Really? You're right. I should get a delicious footlong from Subway. That would be better.
Now you look better, too.
Now get a free footlong when you buy 2, because it's footlong season.
I'm a hot boy like the summer, my wrist cold like winter. Yeah, that's me. Winter, chicken. I'm a hot boy like the summertime, wrist cold like
Come on, where's the Chiefs uniform?
Go to NFLshop.com and gear
No
up.
Come on now.
The role of a journalist is to report about what our government is doing. The Supreme Court is at the center of a monumental battle. I feel an incredible responsibility.
This is the moment.
We have to make sure that we're right, that we're fair.
Did you guys hear Bill O'Brien, the Texans head coach,
Can be done.
got fired today? He was the GM and the head coach.
Also,
That's big news.
hopefully bring Americans closer together. That's why I wanted to become a journalist.
This is the moment.
Look at downtown Kansas City, the city of fountains, it's known as. City of fountains? That's true. You've got to get out and see it a little bit. Of course, we're in quarantine, so we can't. There's all the money, the slant pass. Caught again by Bird. His second catch. This goes for 6. Well, again, the COVID protocol at the stadium, 25% capacity. Fans must enter, go to the reception center, no face mask, no bags allowed. Cheering is highly encouraged.
Do you have that one?
No, it's just nice not to have a soundtrack. Let the real thing play. As they get down here, there's a second.
No fake plays. No, that ain't gonna work. Play football. No trickery. No trickery. Come on, just play straight up football.
Takes it for 9.
He ran a jet sweep, I believe, last week. Look at this. Look at Hoyer block there. Schubert just called up last week. There's Hoyer, like we just said. Let me give you that.
Yeah.
That's excitement right there. You're like,
Blow him up, Noddy.
This offense. I want to show you guys.
Yeah, my
Let me
take on
block. By
my
the way,
take on Derek Noddy.
that only lasts one play.
Blow him up,
Just like,
Noddy.
all right, I already got that out of my system. I'm good. Let's go back to the football.
It's the first and 10. And a good run it is for Damian Harris. So there's a lot of history here with Hoyer and Josh McDaniels and getting prepared, but just look at some of the things they've done. First 3 weeks, Cam ran for 2 touchdowns and 75 yards and win. Opened the season against the Dolphins for nearly 400 and lost at the 1-yard line on the last play of the game, and then went back to running. They were the leading rushing team through 3 weeks in the league. 75. Harris again. And he picks up 2. They're now number 2 because what the Cleveland Browns did, shredding the Dallas Cowboys yesterday with over 300 yards rushing on the ground.
Well, I think you find very quickly Josh McDaniels, the offensive coordinator, every other defensive
He's a
coordinator
cut,
I talk to understands
He's
he's a
sharpened.
just by himself. He adjusted last week against the Raiders. Early in the game, they weren't moving that great. They started to toss crack, make the defensive ends go inside. He finds a weakness in the game, and he will exploit it.
Let's go, Chiefs.
Spagnuolo, the defense coordinator,
You're a way better team. Let's go.
His job is to adjust.
There you go, Frank
His
Clark.
first quarter is just about feeling about your opponent.
Well, you saw the pass incomplete to Bird. And that will take him off the field. It's interesting you're talking about McDaniels and Spagnuolo. They used to be collaborating together with the St. Louis Rams when Spags was the coach and Josh was a season there as his offensive coordinator. So this is an interesting little head-to-head matchup again.
It is. It's a chess match, and when you're a coordinator and the head coach, basically they're both coordinating the side of the ball. But you play against each other every day. They
Run it back.
If the head coach is the defensive coordinator, and you're the
Run it back.
They beat each other every day, and they want their side to win. That's part of football.
Oh.
That's Hill realizing if he feels that he's going to be out of bounds anyway. Great punt by Bailey. Pins back Mahomes, who's going to have a 90-plus yard field. He's had that twice this year. In both times, he's driven plus 90 for touchdowns.
I can't believe it.
What? That our new house is haunted by Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Hey, Jill. Hey, Kurt. Movies? I'll get snacks.
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance with Geico.
I got snacks. Oh, I got popcorn. I got caramel corn. I got kettle corn.
Right.
Oh, am I so loud?
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
At Chipotle, carne asada is back. The cumin, the coriander, mixing it with that fresh lime juice and that cilantro, and it just brings out those flavors. It's very tender. When you're cutting it, it's tender. When you're eating it, it's tender. It's
Let's go, Chiefs. I need to put the helmet back on.
I wondered, could another come around the corner?
This is where
Could it play out differently? I wanted to help.
they get the good mojo.
My doctor recommended Eliquis. Eliquis is proven to treat and help prevent another DVT or PE blood clot. Almost 98% of patients on Eliquis didn't experience another. And Eliquis has significantly less major bleeding than the standard treatment. Eliquis is FDA approved and has both.
Don't stop Eliquis unless your doctor tells you to. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare
This
cases
is where they
bleeding.
get the good
Don't take Eliquis if
mojo
you have
right
an
here.
artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. If you had a spinal
Good
injection while on
mojo.
Eliquis, call your doctor right away if you have tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. While
Got the
taking
helmet
Eliquis,
on.
you may bruise more easily, and it may take
Early
longer
up
than usual
3-0.
for bleeding to stop. Seek immediate medical care for sudden signs of bleeding.
Gonna
or
have to
unusual
keep the
bruising.
helmet on.
Eliquis may increase your bleeding risk if you take certain medicines.
Let's
Tell
go.
your doctor about all planned medical or dental
Let's
procedures.
go, Chiefs. Come on at home. Let's go. Let's go, Chiefs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go, Chiefs. I want you all. I want you in your homes. Let's go, Chiefs. Come on. Come on. Have you started your chants yet? We need everyone. We need everyone.
Hey, everybody. It's officially the first day of NCIS Los
We need
Angeles.
everyone.
I'm very happy to be back.
You're gonna have to eat it with this on. Come on,
For
Chiefs.
these head coaches, it's a family affair on both sides for Reed and Belichick.
Come on, Chiefs. I'm trying to figure out which way is best to do it.
His two
Nope,
sons,
that's too
Steve
high.
and Brian, both
Nope.
assistants.
Up.
And Stevie actually calls the defensive signals, defensive plays in.
Stevie?
Lines up in the
Do they
back,
really
safeties
call him
coach.
Stevie? Come on. Stevie Nicks up. Outside. Free play. No.
Got guy to jump quickly.
That must mean
Think about
it's
how
a
much
false
joy
start
that
if they're
is
going.
as a dad to have your sons.
False start.
Yep.
Offense number
Just so you
17.
know, they stop the play if it's false start. If it's offsides, then they keep going. That's when you see Patrick Mahomes throwing those
Andy
bombs.
Reid.
Just so you know.
He's got a son on his staff as well.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's pretty neat to see linebackers coach outside linebackers coach. The whole family atmosphere. I know how much family means to all of us. Talk about it all the time.
We do, and I tell you, I can't imagine these coaches having them see Patrick drop back.
It's Edwards in
There you go. There you go. CEH. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
That's a huge play, getting out of your own end zone like that. You see just a simple.
I heard that Helen Keller play a lot tonight.
Not backed up. You can run your normal offense down there. You got to get the ball out.
Helen Keller.
Going back to what you were talking about, I want to say hi to my grandpa. He's sick, and
who is this Helen Keller?
Who she is? Big guy.
Pretty famous person.
Anyway, his family's
Patty
big
Mahomes
fan.
likes this Helen Keller.
Let's go talk some football. Yeah, let's my grandpa football.
Thinking of you.
I'm not sure who she is, but
First down.
he keeps calling her name.
Sprints right through a little opening as three Patriots finally converge after a gain of 21.
Well, you'll see.
Now this is going to be a tricky one.
Left, comes back inside.
How do I do
Watkins
this?
on a simple drag route and zone coverage. Watkins softens in the hole. First down.
6 first downs now for the Chiefs.
Let's go, Chiefs. Let's go.
Got it down to the 5-yard line on their opening drive before settling for a 23-yard field goal. Mahomes shifts to the
There we go. Throw it to the birthday boy.
left open.
Throw it to the birthday boy.
That's a big pass play to Kelsey for 24 yards.
I can't drink with this helmet
Zone
on.
coverage. And Kelsey does a great job.
I'll take it off between plays.
Inside.
Maybe you drink real fast. Drink real fast.
You see how he throws it right on that back shoulder for a second? That stops Kelsey before.
Okay, put it back on.
Right there. That makes it so your guy doesn't get hit and leaving him into coverage. It's a
Johnny's Pizza. Great pizza. Great job as always. Thank you, Johnny's Pizza, for making an awesome pizza. Nuclear Loosh. There we go, Clyde. There we go, Clyde. Nuclear Loosh. Great again tonight.
And he just was able to sneak right under some defenders.
Well, here, they pull the right side, Jim. Wiley and Schwartz pull all the way around, and they allow a little bit of a different.
I wonder how the Chiefs
Patriots, and that's
drink when they got that
Who's
helmet
this
on.
guy, Jim?
Yeah, he's something else. This is who he is, and he's a lot like.
It's hard to do what I heard. Put
what he
back
was
on.
like as a
I think this helped.
college player. When he
It's
came
on the
to league back in
offense.
the early 90s out of Colorado,
Yeah.
another penalty
False
against the
start.
Chiefs
False start.
offense.
Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
There's Eric. He's done just a fantastic job.
He's got to get a head coaching job
Oh,
next
it'll-
year. I mean,
It'll be coming soon.
remember the shovel pass last week? That's him.
Going to Fisher.
I'm telling you, that's him. He comes up with a lot of unique little plays, and he's really been outstanding for this team, and I think all the players love him. I'm excited for him to showcase his talents next year.
There's that Helen Keller lady again. I don't know who she is, but he keeps, Patty Mahomes keeps talking about it.
Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, the enemy was just a star in those glory days at Colorado. National champions, same thing to be said for his rookie running back at LSU a year ago. There's other similarities. They both were drafted in the 30s, and they both are basically listed as the same, 5'7", 207. So relatable for the offensive coordinator to look at this running back and have him carry the load so effectively at the start of his career.
We're good. We're good.
It's like a quarterback coat. I mean, it's the same thing. They really want their guy to do
We're good. Oh. Come on, O-line. Come on, O-line.
That was Darrell Williams coming out of the backfield.
Come on, O-line.
Well, I'll tell you, this is Watch the safeties on the back end in their eyes. Nobody does this as well. They're going to go look up receivers on the bottom and go ahead and decide which ones are helping on both guys. They switch up. They know they can't cover him. And so what happens is Mahomes still finds the other guy one-on-one. But this is where Belichick has had a little bit of success, even though Kansas City still ends up figuring it out in all three other performances that they played against each other. But that's hard, Jim. They pass off guys, safeties take.
Got to get down to the 17 for a first. It's a third down play. Well protected. All kinds of time.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought he. Oh, flag. I thought he was gonna do one of those pitch, like an alley-oop type thing, where you throw it up to the receiver. How will he beat these guys? See right there? I thought he was gonna throw it up.
Come on, man.
Devin's trying to hold him up, though.
Devin did a good job.
So they're going to have to bring back Butker.
Come on, butt kicker. Let's go, butt kicker.
Everyone knows how outstanding they are on offense. And to hold them to field goals consistently, give points.
Woo!
It's just
Woo!
good. This week, 2 weeks ago, knocked down.
Just inside. Just inside.
53, they got called for a timeout.
You totally thought he'd miss those.
Woo!
I think he's almost automatic, although he's missed a couple of PATs.
That's one of those where you lean. You gotta lean.
All of his kicks seem to still, no matter how far out you are, going up, still soaring when they go through.
Yeah, just like my tee shots in golf.
Exactly.
Just long and straight, right? Yeah, I never miss a fairway.
Well, you said it, right? Straight, right?
Don't tell all my secrets. I mean, I know the. All right, you got it.
That little blocked tee shot. I've seen that a few times.
The old Duck Cook's gone. No more Persimmon Woods. Sometimes.
What a day for the Patriots. If you think about it, they go to the facility this morning, they get tested, everybody comes back negative, then they travel down here, have about 3 hours at the hotel, Tony, going to be going back tonight. And their defense has been able to hang in there with a couple of stands after the Chiefs were threatening to drive the defense.
Well, think about this. There's always, like, one of the things, when you're a player, you know how many possessions are in a game against a great team. When you usually go against a great offense, they're going to hold the ball for a while. So you know every opportunity that you have is just amped up in a game like that. The pick that didn't happen on the first drive by McCourty, that's still hanging there, right? But at least they held him to a field goal. And 2 field goals, if you held the Chiefs to 8 field goals in the game, you feel like you won from a defense perspective.
Play action, Boyer up top.
Yeah! Yeah! There we go. There we go. Thornhill. One Thornhill. One Thornhill. That's right, kids. Never give up. This kid had an ACL injury right before. He had an ACL injury right before the Super Bowl in the playoffs, and he came back. Look at all the work that he did. Look at all that work. And now he got an interception because he's a bad, bad boy. That's right. All right, you guys, say hi. We're going to take a picture here.
53, you see him right there. You're not going to throw it low there. He did not buy the play fake. Outstanding job giving the chance for the interception.
Sets up the Chiefs.
There we go.
Scorpion. Black. 51. Go 51. 15.
Helen Keller.
Watkins.
And Jim right there. If Thornhill makes that catch, McCourty doesn't make it earlier. That's sometimes in games like these against 2 really good teams, the difference.
And you know, the best second quarter team in the league the last 2 years has the football. We'll be right back.
There we go, Chiefs. 6-0. I would have liked to have been up by 2 touchdowns, but I don't think the Patriots don't have it. I mean, with Cam, With Cam, they would definitely have. They would got a chance with Cam, but without Cam, they don't got a chance. Brian Hoyer, they ain't got no chance.
Time to play, share, and celebrate together.
I mean, TB12's gone. Don't got a chance. They don't got a chance.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Oh no. No! I can't feel my fingers! Please! Where's my key? No!
Pizza is good, y'all. Pizza is really good.
Domino's knows delivery, so when we asked our team members how to make carry-out more convenient, they had thoughts.
Frisbee!
That's a thought. Deliver it. Even better. Introducing Domino's Carside Delivery. Just pull up, check in online, and we bring your food to you. It's carry-out delivered.
Last election, millions of voters were unable to cast their ballots. Why?
Carroll, he's a good coach.
November 3rd, direct route, straight to the polls.
Kittle,
If you're there before the
he's
polls
second
close,
to Kelsey.
they have to let you vote. Gurley, Russ, let's go.
I used my mail-in ballot and checked online to make sure it was
Gurley,
I registered early.
Russ, I think it'd be the Seahawks. Probably be the Seahawks and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Players, and
That's
NFL
where I'm
legends.
going.
Make
Chiefs
your
and
game plan
Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
at NFL.com/votes.
Yep. I mean, Russ is 4-0 right now.
Let's do this!
Again, a reminder, Week 4 concludes with Monday Night Football tonight on ESPN. 9 p.m. Eastern, the Falcons and the Packers coming your way tonight at 9 on ESPN. Boyer just threw an interception and giving the New England opponent, in this case the Chiefs, just the second time all season, an opponent starting a drive in New England territory. Start the second.
Sammy's having a night. Oh, Sammy. You don't want to be put in LaShawn McCoy's doghouse, Andy Reid. No. Sammy.
That's Stephon Gilmore.
Come on, Sammy.
Got his hand in there to do that.
J.C. Jackson.
No.
So to get the turnover exchange.
Sammy.
That's huge.
Oh, that's. You see right here, Gilmore is going to come in, trying to protect.
Oh, yeah, punch it right out.
Gets his hand right on the ball in the top.
You think he had any idea he could do that from all the days they used to scrimmage against each other when they were teammates at Buffalo?
That's actually a good point. I'm telling you, though, that's a technique on how to tackle. And, he knows Watkins, right? So he's prepared, for him.
Sammy. Come on.
That right there is special, having a guy who can cover and also create a turnover like a linebacker.
Just the second giveaway by the Chiefs this season.
Good.
And again, it's Harris getting the handle for a gain of 2. And again, we go to Tracy.
Jen, the Patriots are right now playing with 2 sixth-round rookies on the right side of that line, and that's because right tackle Jermaine Illuminor is out. He was in the blue tent for a long time. They are calling it a migraine. He is questionable to return, and remember, they are already without center David Andrews and right guard Jack Mason.
Wow, that is a really good point. So, Ron in for Illuminor. All kinds of movement with Tooney, who was the center last week, going back to his normal left guard. 2nd and 8.
Nope. That's a hold. Hold on, Dirty Dan.
I thought Tooney played outstanding. When you went and watched the kick last week, he went to center and really did some amazing things. And he's 62. You'll see him right there on the left. He comes back and blocks 64. And now right there, but moving in this week to
Come on, Chiefs. Let's go. Come on.
That's a good point.
Let's go.
That's really smart.
Come on, defense.
Back playing after the family tragedy. His dad tragically dying in a car accident.
No.
Weeks ago. And here's the pass. So back to Bird incomplete. James White had missed the last 2 games. To be down in Florida.
He's a
Lost his
good
dad, his hero, and
defender.
his mom has been
Good
convalescing
quarterback.
and trying to work
He's going to be a
back to
good one.
good health.
He's going to be a good one.
A beloved member of this Patriot family, that's for sure. Special guy. 2nd and 10.
No.
Huge performance against Las Vegas.
No.
Has a gain of 3.
This is one of the, the start of this year, Burkhead, they've used a lot of different ways. I mean, we did their game last week against the Raiders. I mean, he was jumping over people. And he had some,
flying around. I mean, somersaulting into the end zone.
It really was. And they've used him a lot of different ways. He's running the ball a lot this year. I mean, last week, 3 total touchdowns, 98 total yards. They're using him. They've always used him, but a little bit more right now because White's been out previously.
It's a 3rd and 7.
Come on, Chiefs.
And here comes the blitz. Warriors pass.
Oh.
And then caught by Oshetsky off the rebound.
Oshetsky. Who's Oshetsky?
Gunnar Oshetsky. Right on the spot, able to.
Who in the world is that guy? Where did they get him from?
Well, standing in under the pressure.
What middle school did they call up to get him? Oshetsky.
Oshetsky.
Right there, though.
He's
Edelman.
down right there. And Hoyer, a free defender.
That was some hit right there.
And that's a 3rd down type of play. 3rd downs, throw into the end zone. You got to take hits sometimes to throw. To
Never heard of that
half a
dude.
second,
Oshetsky.
to get
Let's figure out.
He did.
It was Antonio Hamilton who hit Hoyer and maybe a late.
Kansas City is challenging the ruling on the field that the receiver was not touched prior to going to the continuing downfield.
I don't even know how to spell his name.
Jim, I mean, it's the 49. They're right. He's going to be down at the 44. It's a 5-yard penalty, so it's still a catch.
OLS. Hey, wait,
Things
Google
are
found
different
it.
these days, but we're figuring it
Okay.
out. We're doing school online now.
He was
Learning a
born
lot.
in 1996.
Cool stuff
Yeah,
to
that
watch.
makes me feel.
Dad's got some new workout
Okay.
buddies.
This is his first year? No, last year was his first year. He went to Alvin High School and
At some
State
banks,
University.
to open an account, it feels like step after step. Not at Capital.
Yeah, that's in
You can open a checking account
Minnesota.
in just 5 minutes. That's right.
The
5
Medici
minutes. This is
State
banking
University is a
What's in
public
your
state university in
Ever
Minnesota.
since I got this little guy, I felt like I was just constantly cleaning up his hair.
Average
Then
cost
I got
after
my
age
buzz
is
on the Super
16,000.
Sleeper. It's a game
Graduation
changer.
rate is
These heavy-duty dry
45%.
cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. This is all
Little
you.
fun
We stopped
facts.
cleaning and started
So this
slipping.
guy last year had 2 receptions all year. Olszewski came from Alvin High School. 6'0", 190 pounds. He had 2 receptions all year. All year.
We're gonna have a little talk when I get back.
34 yards. His long. So 1 pass was 20 yards. So what? That make the other one 5 yards. This is other. So he had 2 passes, 2 total receptions, 34 yards. He caught a huge pass right there. Caleb Gunnar Olszewski is an American football wide receiver and punt returner. I almost knew he was fast.
My job
I had
is
no
to
idea.
figure out who this person is.
The women and men of the FBI.
You're trying to get into his head.
Considered armed and dangerous. Got an
Olszewski.
explosion.
You were there as they take.
We're going to get this guy.
Them.
I felt that goosebumps.
Where's your kid?
I got him.
The FBI Declassified tomorrow only on
Fast forward.
CBS.
It's going to be a Patriot first down either way, but here's Tony Corrente with the judgment. I believe. Here he comes.
After review, The New England runner was touched and down by contact at the 44-yard line. With the game clock operator,
That's right. Bolszewski.
12:42. 12:42.
That's right there.
And start on my signal. Kansas City will not be charged with a timeout.
So it is, in fact, a 5-yard difference, Tony, as you said. They get to maintain 2 challenges.
Because Andy Reid is the boss.
Andy Reid with
he is the boss.
Defaulter.
Boss with that boss face mask.
Acting in full force after learning
boss
a few things
mustache.
Did you say you played the game Frogger? I think that's a game.
That was
I got to see that.
To Harris. He tries the left side for about 4. So again, Sony Michel is inactive. Not only inactive, he's IR. We saw him last week. Tony really looked like the guy that showed flashes even in the playoff game here a couple years ago. He went over 100 yards with just a few carries last week. He did 9 for 117, but he's going to go down for at least 3 weeks. And then they bring up this guy who's getting most of the work. He's got 5 of the 6 carries. They get 6 attempts now, and this is his best run.
Okay. Come on, dadgummit.
And a nice block all the way by N'Keal Harry.
Really? Come on, Tyron. Come on.
It's a 10-yard rush.
It's a long time for a run to come up with something. Let's see.
After discussion, there is no foul.
There you go. There you go. I mean, he is the Chiefs Player of the Year last year, right? Is that right? I think that's what he was called. What's that one where the nicest player of the year?
This is what they did. These
I don't know what that
receivers
one's called.
went and blocked down and started to use your momentum.
Just, when you need to know, you just Google. And you know, if you Google nicest NFL Player of the Year award, it'll come. Nicest.
And they call that
nicest player.
And what that means is receivers got to block a defensive end.
Nicest player in NBA. Nicest player in MLB. I didn't know that was such a thing. Nicest player.
That's why you want physical receivers. It's like a corner who can tackle. A corner who can tackle is special. A receiver can block, even more special.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers.
New England.
The best player. I don't know what's the best player. Because sometimes the best player isn't the nicest player. A lot of times, the best player isn't the nicest player. They play dirty.
Inside the 30. Matthew tries to strip him, but he holds on tight at the 25. What a block this time by Owinu, the rookie from Michigan.
It's the Walter Payton NFL man. There you go. The Walter Payton, because Walter Payton was a nice man.
They say we're motion down and crack the edge. No, now the defensive end thinks he knows what's coming. And they go right opposite.
The
well
winners.
done by McDaniels.
No, it's got it from 1970.
Really?
1970?
Scoring the winning touchdown in overtime in that AFC title
When
game.
did they start giving the Walter Payton award? What do they say about the Walter Payton?
Up here in the booth is they've won that remarkable game, 37-31.
Yeah, players volunteer and charity work, and as well as his excellence on the field. So that's, I mean, when you're doing charity and you're doing all that,
offensive line has been completely
volunteering,
shaken up.
this
A
is
new right
nice.
tackle, a new
This is
right
nice.
guard, a new center who's gets just his second career
So
start. James Ferentz. Chris Jones is out, and they're doing quite a job. Second and 11.
Callis, Campbell, defensive end in Jackson, Chris Long, that's Howie Long's. I think, that's Howie Long's son. Philadelphia Eagles in 2018. J.J. Watt, defensive end in Houston Texans. 2016, Larry Fitzgerald and Eli Manning. 2015, Antoine Bolden.
11 without a catch so far. All started.
Tyrann Mathieu hasn't won it.
Kansas City was deep.
But I still think he's nice. I think he's a nice man.
Knocked away. Great job of defending. denying Harry a catch right down at the first down marker.
And Harry's having a good season, but see his hands? He only gets one arm up. Now, Fenton, did he hold him? Look at his left arm. Let's see if he can get it up. He got only the right.
Yeah, he didn't.
To me, that's where you want to see Harry take that next step, the ability to go up and catch that, because that's a perfectly thrown ball. But you got to
6-3. Don't count the points. Don't count the points before they get him. Don't count the points. No. 6-3. Okay, we'll take that. 6-3.
So the Patriots' first points.
6-3.
Nothing but field goals so far in this one in the second quarter.
Nothing but field goals.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm.
Has his perks.
Hey, here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Jake from State Farm has a lot of friends. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick
Just
Mahomes.
great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor.
All right, I'll show you guys a couple things here. See that wall there? It's a blank wall. You can see it. See it there? We're gonna have the it's an MWA thing right there. Okay, we're gonna have that there on that wall. The banner hasn't come in yet. It's going to be similar to the Midwest Anxiety House, right? But it's going to be bigger. It's going to fill up this whole wall here. It's an MWA thing, okay? So there it is right there. Can you see it on the computer? There you go. Okay, and then over here, we're going to have on this wall, positivity always wins. That's going to be a banner on this wall. Positivity always wins. All right, let's go, Chiefs. Let's go, Chiefs. Let me show you guys some other stuff here.
Because they have Denver next week at home, and then
This was a button that I made long time ago. There's a big behind this. I presented to like 400, 300 people. Everyone struggled with this concept. This was my little, when I was a baby, this was what this was like my teddy bear. I don't know what his name is. He lost his eyes. I forgot his name. Oh, you guys check out this.
That's not the only
Cole Hardman. He's a bomb.com. Okay, check out this. Tell you, like,
Michigan, USC. And let's see if we
back
can
in 2010, I want you to check out these fancy brochures that I made. Look at these fancy brochures. There you go. Look how fancy they were. I mean, I would never do this now. I'd never spend money on this now. Look at this. They had each class in it, right? Like Healthy relationships begin with you. Hello, social anxiety. I think I can. I mean, look at all this. Look at all this, right? These were fancy brochures that look at this one. These two. We stepped up our game. But this is fancy stuff. I didn't make this. I had someone make it for me. Look at that cover. This was fall 2010. I was at in Corporate Woods, the office building. We had people come in.
You got to deal with the guy who's late.
Look how fancy this is.
You got to find this
fancy.
guy. Why is
We
this
were
guy
fancy
to the
back in
meeting?
those days.
I mean, there's a million things.
Never be this
This guy
fancy.
doesn't have his food in the
Fancy.
cafeteria. I mean,
A lot of this is just online now. You can just put all this stuff online. Look how fancy it is. Come on, Clyde. There you go. Hey, look at this one. Always been big into classes.
Call his names.
How fancy this one is.
It's one of those hyphenated names. I'm trying to think of something. C-E-H.
Look how fancy this is. Look fancy. Fancy.
Hilaire, the H is
I mean, like, we had full page, like,
okay,
ads and
that was
stuff.
a placeholder. Okay, so tell you now. Gotta be something better.
Come on, Chiefs. I think you said Lake Olathe. Did you just say Lake Olathe? Oh! I think he's got Helen Keller and Lake Olathe tonight. Those are the two plays that are right.
13 tight end. Ricky Seals Jones inactive tonight.
Fancy. Classes for adults. Yeah, we get classes for adults.
This is the best third down team in the league. That's no surprise. Only so far this
Look at
year.
this. What is anxiety? Oh, my goodness.
Well, you're talking about the best third down.
We got fancy back in the day. We got fancy.
37 plus. This is 34. Just so you know, Jim, 33. This year they're 100%. The league average is like 45%. He's 100%. So this is 34. So maybe there's a chance they don't get this.
That extra yard just changes all the numbers.
Oh. Oh, Patrick. That was an interception. That was an interception. Either he was down. Wait, it's calling it fourth down here. Oh, Belichick. Put your face mask back on. Belichick. Put your face mask on.
Gets there with great pressure. Let's see. Listen.
Put your face mask on, Belichick.
There's no reason to stop it.
I have no idea why they would stop it. That's why I think Belichick is.
Oh, yeah, he had his hand on the ground. Elbow down. Yeah, of course. Nice punt.
How did he punt the ball? I think Belichick was so caught up in the whistle, he didn't realize it was an incomplete pass himself.
What? We'll come back and tell us, Jim, what just happened.
Oh, gosh.
I know exactly what happened. He was down. He was down. That's exactly what happened.
Comfort food that started
He was down.
The original
Down.
Pizza Hut for just $10.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
That's half the fun of a new house. Seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, sitting on homeowners insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun, too.
Oh, it's tiny dancer.
They left a ton of stuff up here.
All right, you guys. I hate to say it. I got to go do a couple other things tonight. You guys keep watching the Chiefs. Thanks for joining. We're going to have more of these. We are going to have more of these. Chiefs, they play. Their schedule's up in the air, right? I think their schedule might be up in the air because of this game, which kind of maybe throws all their other games off. I wasn't really prepared tonight for the game. So I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, I wasn't really ready to open the house and do all that. But I was like, if there's a Monday night game, we should just go ahead and have some football and pizza to celebrate. And so I was looking to see Chiefs and Raiders are on Sunday, this coming Sunday, noon.
And next up,
We'll go live again. We'll go live. We'll probably go live Saturday too. We'll go Saturday. Probably. We're going to be doing this more. Going to be going live on YouTube and we'll be going live a lot more. So make sure you just catch up on classes and all that other stuff. But thanks for joining. Keep watching the game. Go Chiefs. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Got to go do some other stuff. See you guys later.
New tonight on CBS.